What's up, everyone? Let's get straight into it. You're here because you see the potential. You see the guys who are 19, 20, 21, building real wealth, driving the cars, living the life, and you think, I want that. But you're also confused. You're bombarded with information. Dropshipping is dead. NFTs are a scam. Just post one viral TikTok. It's noise. Pure distracting noise. I'm not here to give you another hustle culture pep talk. I'm here to give you the foundational, uncomfortable principles that actually work. This isn't about getting rich quick. It's about getting rich for sure. This is about building an empire that doesn't crumble the first time the wind blows. We're going to break this down into 7 core principles. These aren't hacks. They are mental models. They are the bedrock. Master these and you master the game. Principle number 1. Embrace the pawn to become the king. This is the first and most non-negotiable principle. In order to be a king, you must first be a pawn. I see it every single day. This generation has a respect problem. I include myself in this generation, but I was raised differently. I come from a mix of Eastern European and Middle Eastern background. In my culture, you learn respect from the ground up. You respect your elders. You understand the pecking order. To this day, I can sit across from someone half as successful as me. But if they're older, I shut my mouth and I listen. I may not take their advice, but I will give them the respect of hearing them out. Why? Because that's how you learn. That's how you earn your stripes. I started my first ventures at 14. I was the little boy for my clients. I fetched the coffee, I did the grunt work, I took the insults. I paid my dues. It's like anything else in life. When you join a football team as a kid, you're the ball boy. You carry the equipment. You don't just show up and become the captain. You have to prove your loyalty, your work ethic, your resilience. Social media has destroyed this understanding. Kids look at a 22-year-old CEO and think, I can jump from zero to him. They see the finish line and think they deserve to start there. They don't want to be the pawn. They want to skip straight to being the king. Let me be brutally honest, you don't deserve anything. The world doesn't owe you a thing. Your first business will likely be a grimy, unsexy, service-based business. You'll be a virtual assistant, a freelance writer, a social media manager, a pressure-washing service owner. You will be the pawn, and there is immense honor in that. There is power in starting from the bottom, keeping your head down, respecting the process, and understanding that every single person at the top, without exception, was once a pawn. They just didn't stay there. They learned the game from the ground up. So embrace the grind of being a pawn. It's not a demotion. It's your training camp. Principle number 2. Dress for the throne, not your phone. When you're young, the world is already stacked against you. People will discredit you because of your age. They'll assume you're inexperienced, naive, and immature. So why on earth would you make it worse by how you dress? Let's break this down. You can have a 30-year-old dressed head to toe in Gucci, Balenciaga, and the weirdest looking shoes you've ever seen. And you can have an 18-year-old in a well-fitted, classic, timeless outfit. Guess what? The 18-year-old will look 25, and the 30-year-old will look like he's trying to be 19. I'm not against streetwear. When I'm relaxing, that's what I wear. But if I'm going into an important meeting, you can bet I'm not dressed like that. You are communicating your value before you even speak. My advice isn't to go out and spend thousands on designer suits. That's stupid and wasteful. My advice is to learn the art of classic, timeless dressing. Start simple. A well-fitted black or white t-shirt with no branding. A pair of chinos or trousers that actually fit, not too baggy. And for the love of God, no skinny jeans. A pair of clean, classic sneakers or minimalist shoes. That's it. You're not overly formal, but you're polished. You can walk into a coffee shop or a boardroom and not look out of place. As you progress, you can level up. Add a blazer. You don't need a full suit. A blazer over a t-shirt and trousers is a powerful, versatile look. Later, you can get into suits, double-breasted jackets, and all that. The point is this: you are building a brand, and the most immediate representation of that brand is you. Your appearance is the packaging. If the packaging looks cheap, immature, or sloppy, people will assume the product, you and your work, is the same. Dress to elevate. Dress to command respect. Dress for the position you want, not the one you have. Principle number 3. Find your hammer. The power of an external humbling force. Ambition is a fire. It can warm your house or it can burn it to the ground. If you don't have something in your life that constantly humbles you, your ambition will become your arrogance, and that arrogance will be your downfall. You need an external force, a hammer that regularly reminds you that you are not the center of the universe. For me, that has always been business and combat sports. Business will humble you like nothing else. The market is a ruthless, unbiased judge. I learned this lesson at 17. I had just dropped out of school. My business was doing well, and I hired my first full-time employee. This guy moved countries to work for me. It was a big deal, and within 4 days he quit, packed his bags and left. He told me the work wasn't enjoyable, but what I heard was, "You are not a good leader. You are not inspiring. Your vision isn't compelling enough." But I remember calling my mom and crying. I felt like a complete failure, my first hire, and I couldn't even keep him for a week. That humbled me. It shattered the illusion that I was some child prodigy. It forced me to look in the mirror and ask, what am I doing wrong? How do I become better? That lesson was more valuable than any early success. Now I have over 150 employees. We get thousands of applications. But I never forgot that feeling. You're in hammer might be jujitsu, where a 120-pound woman can tap you out and make you feel utterly powerless. It might be weightlifting, where the barbell doesn't care about your ego. It only goes up if you're strong enough. It might be learning a complex new skill like coding. This external humbling force keeps you grounded. It reminds you that there is always someone better, always a higher level to achieve. It instills discipline and respect. Success at a young age is a dangerous drug. This and hammers is your rehab, ensuring you don't overdose on your own ego. Principle number 4, the woman dilemma. Serious partner or absolute zero. This is a tough one, especially for young men, but it is absolutely critical. Here's the rule. No casual dating. It's either a serious long-term partnership or it's nothing at all. Let me explain why. Your teens and early 20s are your most potent years for building. Your energy, your creativity, your ability to take risks is at its peak. And what is the single biggest drain on that focus? Drama, distraction, the emotional roller coaster of chasing meaningless flings. We live in a brutal dating culture. Social media and dating apps have created a hyper-competitive environment. As a 19-year-old, you are competing with 30-year-old established men who have money, status, and experience. Why would you willingly step into that arena during the most critical building phase of your life? I've been on both sides. I've had my fun. But I can tell you from experience, when I was 19 and 20, and the money started coming in, I made a conscious decision. I said to myself, where the fun can wait. The momentum I have right now is priceless. I need to ride this wave. A man's attractiveness peaks later in life. From 25 to 40, you have time. The non-fun will still be there. But the window to build an undeniable foundation for your life is right now. Now, let's talk about the other side of the coin. The serious partner. If you can find a day one girl, a woman who believes in you when you have nothing, who supports you through the struggle, who is your rock, that is the most valuable asset you will ever have in your entire life. Nothing material, no car, no watch, no amount of money comes close to the value of a loyal, supportive partner. So the choice is simple. Either you are actively seeking that high value, serious partnership, recognizing its immense worth, or you are on monk mode. You are focused entirely on your mission. You delete the dating apps. You stop going to clubs with the intention of picking up girls, and you channel every ounce of your energy into your goals. The temporary validation from casual dating is a cheap high that costs you your future. Choose your focus. Principle number 5, fortress mentality. Small circle, large influence. As you start to gain success, people will flock to you. They will want to be your friend. They will want a piece of your energy, your time, your success. Your job is to build a fortress around yourself. This principle is about understanding the difference between influence and friendship. Your circle of influence, the number of people who know you, respect you, and would take a business meeting with you, should be large. Never burn bridges. Be polite, be professional, be generous with your knowledge. Build a wide network. But your inner circle, your true friends, your brothers in arms, must be tiny, impenetrably small. Most people have this completely backwards. They have hundreds of friends but no real influence. They are surrounded by people who are only there for the good times, for the clout, for the money. These are not friends. They are liabilities. How do you know who is real? It's simple. Your real friends are the ones who were there before you had anything. They are the ones who will tell you the hard truth you don't want to hear. They are the ones you can call at 3 a.m. when everything is falling apart. You build this fortress by becoming strong yourself first. When you are a fortress, you are not impressed by someone else's money or status. You cannot be bought. This allows you to see people's true intentions clearly. You keep the circle tight not because you are arrogant, but because you understand the value of loyalty and the destructive power of betrayal. Protect your energy like it's the most valuable currency you have, because it is. Principle number 6. The divine test. What you can't hold, you will lose. This is a spiritual and practical law. God, the universe, whatever you believe in, will test you to see if you are worthy of the blessings you receive. If you are given success young, you will be tested young. And if you can't handle it, it will be taken away from you. Making your first million at 18 is one thing. Keeping it and turning it into 10 million by 25 is a completely different test of character. That is the real challenge. The universe humbles those who do not humble themselves. And when the universe does the humbling, it is swift and merciless. You see it all the time. The lottery winner who is bankrupt in 5 years. The crypto kid who made $1 million on a meme coin and lost it all on the next one. The YouTuber who blew up and then faded into obscurity because of arrogance. How do you pass the test? You stay humble. Remember the external hammer. You reinvest your money instead of flaunting it. We'll get to this next. You surround yourself with truth tellers, not yes men. You remember that one victory does not make a legend. Legends are built by sustained excellence over a decade or more. If you get a blessing and your first instinct is to go rent a G-Wagon, take out $30,000 in cash to film a stupid Instagram story, and start popping bottles at the beach club, you have already failed the test. You are signaling that you are a consumer, not a builder. You are a flash in the pan, and the universe will respond accordingly. Taking away what you so clearly did not value. Operate with the maturity of someone twice your age, and you will be trusted with blessings beyond your years. Principle number 7, the great escape. Making your money hard to get. You are your own worst enemy. When you are young and suddenly have a large amount of liquid cash, you are a danger to yourself. Your brain isn't fully developed. Your impulse control is low. You will want to spend it on stupid things to prove a point to. People you don't even like. The solution is simple but difficult. Make your money hard to get to. You need to create an escape route for your capital. As soon as money comes in, it needs to be moved somewhere you can't easily touch it. You are not investing for returns at this stage. You are investing for illiquidity. You are putting barriers between you and your own stupidity. What does this look like? Real estate. This is the king. It's illiquid. You can't sell a property in 5 minutes to buy a watch. It forces long-term thinking. Physical gold, silver. It's a store of value that you have to physically go and sell. Retirement accounts like a Roth IRA. There are penalties for early withdrawal, which acts as a powerful psychological barrier. Notice I didn't lead with stocks and crypto. Why? Because they are too liquid. You can sell a stock with one click on your phone. When you're emotional and see the new Rolex, that click is too easy. You need friction. There's another huge benefit to this. When you're 19 and you flash wealth, no one is impressed. They think you're lucky, a trust fund baby or a drug dealer. You gain zero respect. By investing your money and living modestly, you fly under the radar. You avoid the wrong kind of attention. Then when you're 25, 26, 27 and you've built a real, sustainable business, you can start to enjoy the fruits of your labor. And when you do, people will assume you earned it through years of hard work. Because you did. The goal is to make your financial foundation so solid that by the time you're ready to pop your head up, you're not just rich for a moment. You're wealthy for life. So there you have it. 7 uncomfortable principles that don't sound as sexy as get rich with this one trick. But I can tell you from the other side, they are the only things that work. Be a pawn with pride. Dress for the throne. Find your hammer. Choose a queen or solitude. Build a fortress. Pass the divine test. Make your money hard to get. This is the real game. It's a game of character, discipline, and long-term thinking. It's about playing chess while everyone else is playing checkers. It's not easy, but I promise you it's worth it. Now the decision is yours. Are you going to go back to scrolling, or are you going to go build? I'm watching from afar and I'm rooting for you.